Just this last week online in the teen group, Joy of Satan teen group, Teens for Satan, there's a Christian kid in there, and he got a little out of line. I had to delete some of his posts, and I explained why I did. And the reason for that is he kept elaborating on love. Oh, he loves everybody. Love, 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 love. And the new age, it's the same thing. Love, 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 love. Love is a very, very important emotion. Children need love. Infants need love. It's a human need. Love and sex. We're social, and it's very important for humans to be accepted and loved. And those who aren't, I mean, it can hurt. A lot of us have gone through rough times in our lives where we felt alone or whatever. But Christianity and its cohorts, and like the New Age and all of this all is one crap, they cheapen love. They turn love into something ugly. It's cheap. It's worthless. You just love everybody. I mean, somebody butchers your family, you turn the other cheek, you love them. That's sick, and it's very anti-life, anti-nature, and I think that's a lot of the reason why a lot of people have such serious hang-ups in regards to love and sex. And there's different kinds of love, and the Christian church has just abused love, something awful, over the centuries. Horrible things happen to people, torture, murder, war, everything, and oh, this Jesus loves you garbage. And another aspect, satanic love is different. Many of us have felt Satan's love. Satan is a very loving God, but he doesn't love everybody. He loves his disciples, those who are dedicated to him. It's very important to be honest with him at all times. Satan is very strong on honesty. I mean, some of these idiots think they can lie to him. It's like he knows you inside and out. I mean, he's a god. He's not, like a human being that's trying to figure you out. Satanic marriage or partnership between two people who have a sexual love for each other, or a real strong bond. When Satan says the two of you shall be as one, is very, very different from when a Christian preacher says, well, the two of you are one in the eyes of God. There's a lot of Christian marriages where they could go on for 30 years and they don't even know each other. Satan, when he brings two soulmates together, two Satanists, two dedicated Satanists, and he makes them as one, and we see him, and he says it's to us. You can be 1,000 miles away physically, and it's at the soul, like a telepathic connection, where those of us who have done enough power meditations and have been with Satan quite a while and have opened our minds, where we can see what our lover is doing and communicate with them same as we would a demon. We can feel each other's feelings. If one of us is hurt or if one of us is upset, we can feel each other's love. If one of us is sad, one of us is sexually aroused. When Satan brings two people together, two people that are very serious, he makes them literally as one. And we know each other. There aren't any more secrets. Like in a Christian marriage, basically, when two people fall in love, it has to do with their aura and their chemistry, where that, the attraction is really there. Like some people, it's there. And with your soulmate, it's very, very deep. And this attraction, though, normally, according to leading psychologists, and this is true, the ephemerons and hormones and the attraction, it wears off that, where your heart's pounding, you're tingling all over, and the ecstatic sexual intercourse, making love and everything, that usually wears off between a year and a half to 2.5 years. And then a more stable relationship of trust, it's important to be friends. But you take like Christian marriages or secular marriage, you know, out there. I mean, one, you know, they usually somebody's cheating on somebody else or this type of thing, and they don't know each other. They're two different people, or people that are incompatible. And when Satan brings two people together as soulmates, and it's like you know what the other person's doing all the time, and they know what you're doing, and it's very, very deep, and it's very beautiful. It's very blissful, where two people can know each other intimately, because that's what marriage is, or a partnership. And I'm not talking about a piece of paper when I say marriage, okay? Because, you know, different people for different things. You know, if some people want monogamy or other people want polygamy, whatever, that's their business. But for two people who want monogamy and want to stay together, it's important to know each other. And with Satanism and what Satan brings together, I mean, this is real, as opposed to everything in the Christian religion is false. I mean, you've got false sacraments. Everything's false, and their phony idea of love. I mean, it's really sick what they've done to love, and they've ruined so many lives. But satanic love is very different. Satan works to keep families together. Families are important, like, you know, your kids and that, you know, you have problems with teenagers or whatever. Satan works to keep families together. He does not break them up, or like in the Christian religion where they're just practically chained together and that type of thing, and they all hate each other. Satan is like, you know, he works with you to keep your family to get along, and if there's problems also, you know, with your significant other or someone you love, you know, and sometimes, you know, you can go to him. But he's a wonderful God, and there's a lot of love in Satanism. Many of us have felt his love for us, you know, his dedicated disciples. He looks out for us. With Hurricane Katrina, so many people, it was one of the most tragic disasters in the history of the United States, during my time anyway, and that I can remember in my life. And I'm 43 years old. I mean, I saw as horrible what happened. But so many of these people who are without, I mean, one brother in Satan wrote to the Joy of Satan e-group that his house was untouched by Hurricane Katrina, and all around him, the Christian house, the Christians that own homes, they were just flattened. I mean, they just waterlogged, and that was the end of that. And Satan looks out for his own. Satan takes care of his own. Satan does not love just anybody. He loves his own, and he looks out for us, and he takes care of us, and he shows us how we can take care of ourselves, by putting an aura around ourselves, a protection, you know, cleaning our aura every day, you know, things that we can do on our own where we can feel confident in protecting ourselves. Satan is a very loving and protective God, and not only that, but he's protective of, you know, say that there's some people in your family that aren't Satanists or whatever, but they're very, very close to you and you care about them. He'll protect them as well. So, you know, the Christian concept of love is just, you know, it's a false religion. Everything's false in that religion, and it's important. You know, we hear so much, oh, you can't hate. Oh, it's wrong to hate, you know, all this stuff. It isn't wrong to hate. Hate is a normal, natural emotion, and it's not only common among humans. It's throughout the animal world, everything. You know, you take a tarantula spider, of course it hates a wasp that lays its eggs on it, you know, and it gets away from it. Animals, you know, certain animals, my cat, one of my cats hates my next door neighbor because went after him with a broom or something like that, you know, this Christian crank, and he hisses when he sees her. And I mean, just, you know, I mean, hatred, you can't suppress hatred. You shouldn't suppress any emotion, you know. I mean, of course, you're not going to go run around on a rampage or something, but you need to acknowledge your emotions and, you know, hate your enemies with passion. There's nothing wrong with hate. There's nothing wrong with anger. I mean, these are all valid emotions, you know. So in Satanism, there's so many doors that can be opened that are just beautiful and blissful. And it's important to be free, because the basis of Satanism is freedom, to where we can grow. I mean, we can't grow in a thicket of lies. And Satan shows us the truth, and he shows us the natural side of things, and the real side, the essence of like love, or or, however we're feeling. And it's important to acknowledge that.